Right. Structure of heart. Actually, first one, what is a blood vascular system? Blood vascular system. First one comes to the blood vascular vascular system or blood circulatory system. Blood vascular system is also called blood circulatory system. Okay, right. Like heart plus blood vessels equal to blood vascular system. Heart plus blood vessels equal to blood vascular system. The total blood vascular system is derived from mesoderm. Derived from mesoderm. The total blood vascular system is derived from mesoderm. Okay. So first one come to the heart. So in last class, evolution of heart is over. In fish, two-chambered heart is present. One atria, another one ventricle. In amphibians, three-chambered heart is present. Okay. So two atria, only one ventricle. Only one ventricle. Okay. So in frog. Next, in reptiles. Example to reptiles: snake, tortoise, lizard, varanus. Varanus means udumu, kelotis. Kelotis ante tonda. Okay. So in these organisms, incompletely divided four-chambered heart is present. Incompletely divided four-chambered heart is present in reptiles. Okay. Except crocodilia. In crocodilia, completely divided four-chambered heart is present in crocodilia. Okay. This one is completely divided four-chambered heart. Okay. Completely divided four-chambered heart. Okay, so it is right atria, it is left atria, it is right ventricle, it is left ventricle. Okay, so this one is completely divided four chambered heart. Okay, right. So this completely divided four chambered heart is present in crocodilia. Okay, and reptiles, aves, and reptiles, crocodilia, and aves and mammals. Aves and mammals. Aves is nothing but birds. Aves is nothing but birds. Okay, mammals. So, uh, due to the presence of mammary gland, milk secreting animals to their progeny. Milk secreting animals to their progeny is called mammal. The word mammalia was coined by Linnaeus. Okay, right. So in these organisms, nothing but crocodiles, birds, and mammals completely divided four-chambered heart is present. This completely divided four-chambered heart to facilitate complete double circulation. Complete double circulation. Okay. So this one facilitate complete double circulation. Complete double circulation. What is the double circulation? Through the heart, circulation of blood occur twice. Through the heart, circulation of blood occur twice. Okay. So from left side of heart to body parts. From left side of heart to body parts. Okay. So from tissue to nothing but body parts to right side of the heart. Okay, so this is a double circulation. This is a double circulation. Okay, so మీకు ఉంది ఇది సిలబస్ లో లాస్ట్ లో వస్తుంది. అప్పుడు డయాగ్రామ్ వేసి నేను చెప్తాను. ఓకే, సో ఫస్ట్ వన్ దిస్ ఈస్ బ్లడ్ vascular system. ఓకే, సో హార్ట్ ప్లస్ బ్లడ్ వెజల్స్ ఈక్వల్ టు బ్లడ్ vascular system. The total blood vascular system is derived from mesoderm. Okay, so right, this is over. Next one, open type of circulation and closed type of circulation. First one, open type. Open type of circulation and closed type of circulation. Closed type of circulation. Closed type of circulation. Okay, so this one is open type. This one is closed. What is open type of circulation? Okay, the circulation of blood occur within the small cavities or sinuses. Okay, small cavities or sinuses. The circulation of blood occur within the cavities or sinuses. Okay, so this is called open type of circulation. In the open type of circulation, blood vessels are poorly developed. Okay, or poorly developed. Example to open type of circulation: Arthropoda, mollusca, echinodermata, and hemica. Okay. Arthropoda. Arthropoda is nothing but cockroach. Okay. Arthropoda is nothing but cockroach, prawn. తెలుసు కదా, రొయ్యలు అంటారు దాన్ని. సో కాక్రోచ్, ప్రాన్, టెలమ్నియస్ అంటే తేలు. ఓకే, సో దీస్ ఆర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ టు ఆర్థ్రోపోడా. నెక్స్ట్ మలస్కా. ఓకే, మలస్కా. Okay. So in these organisms also open type of circulation is present. Okay. So mollusca. Example to mollusca. Phyla, apple నత్త అంటారు. Phyla globosa, apple snail అని పిలుస్తారు అన్నమాట. ఓకే, సో యూనియో అంటే తెలియదని ఆల్చిప్పల్ అని పిలుస్తారు. ఓకే, సో దీస్ ఆర్గానిజమ్స్ విచ్ ఆర్ బిలాంగ్స్ టు ద phylum of mollusca. ఓకే, రైట్. నెక్స్ట్ వన్ example to open type of circulation: arthropoda, mollusca. Third one, echinodermata. Third one, echinodermata. Echinodermata. Typical example to echinodermata: starfish. Okay, so starfish. Typical example to echinodermata: starfish. Okay, so next hemichordata. Okay, so hemichordata. Hemichordata. Typical example to hemichordata: Belanoglasses. Belanoglasses. Okay, so Belanoglasses. Melano. Okay, so these are example to open type of circulation. Arthropoda is nothing but cockroach. Mollusca is nothing but Phyla globosa and Unio. Next, Echinodermata, nothing but starfish. Hemichordata is nothing but Belanoglasses. Okay, right. This point you have to remember. Don't forget most important bits. Okay, right. This is over the open type of circulation. Next one, closed type of circulation. The circulation of blood occur within the blood vessels. Okay, the circulation of blood occur within the blood vessels. So this one is blood vessel. So this one is circulation of blood occur within the blood vessels is called closed type of circulation. Closed type of circulation. Okay, so cavities or sinuses are absent. Cavities or sinuses are absent in closed type of circulation. Closed type of circulation. Okay, sorry. Example to the closed type of circulation: earthworm. Okay, so earthworm. Okay, so earthworm. Okay, so but in leech, open type of circulation. Leech, open type of circulation. Earthworm and leech both are belongs to Annelida phylum, but in leech open type of circulation. Okay, earthworm closed type of circulation. In earthworm closed type of circulation. In leech open type of circulation is present. Okay, so that is the main difference between earthworm and leech. Both are belongs to Annelida, but circulation, blood circulation is differ from earthworm and leech. In earthworm, closed type of circulation. In leech, open type of circulation. Open type of circulation. This is most important bit, Nana. Okay, so right, in public, right. Next one. So this is next cephalochordata. 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 Okay. What is cephalochordata? It is one of the subphylum in the phylum of chordata. In the phylum of chordata. So subphylum cephalochordata. Example to cephalochordata. Okay. Ampiaxis. Okay. Ampiaxis. Okay. Only one example to in cephalochordata subphylum, only an organism is present. It is called Ampiaxis. Called Ampiaxis. Most important bit. Okay. Next, cephalochordata. Next one, vertebrata. Okay. Vertebrata. Okay. So what is vertebrata? Due to the presence of vertebral column. Hence the name is called vertebrata. Okay, so due to the presence of vertebral column around the spinal cord, around the spinal cord. Okay, so in simply, if a spinal cord is formed, okay, so spinal cord is formed, it is called vertebrata. Okay, around the spinal cord vertebral columns are present. Okay, so vertebral columns are present around the spinal cord, vertebral column is present, hence the name is called vertebrata. Okay, example to vertebrata. Okay, fishes, amphibians, reptiles, waves, mammals. Okay, so these are example to vertebrata. Okay, so first one fishes, next one amphibians, next one reptiles, next one waves, next one mammals. Okay, so right. Okay. Due to the presence of vertebral column around the spinal cord, hence the name is called vertebrata. Example to vertebrata: fishes, amphibians. Amphibians means frogs, reptiles. Already told reptiles. Example to reptiles: tortoise, snake, lizard, tortoise. Okay. Next to crocodilia. So these are example to reptiles. Next aves. Aves is nothing but birds. Okay. Next to mammals. Okay. So mammals means milk secreting animals to their progeny is called mammals. Okay, example to mammals: rat, cat, wolf, cow. Okay, so lion, tiger, cheetah. Okay, so many examples are present. Dog. Okay, so these are example to the mammals. Okay, in these organisms, closed type of circulation, swarm, closed. But vertebrate is nothing but fishes, amphibians, reptiles, aves, and mammals. Okay, in these organisms, okay, closed type of circulation is present. This is most important bit. Okay, bit point of view in public. Okay, most important. Okay, right. This is the difference between open type of circulation and closed type of circulation. Come to the heart. Right. Picture of heart. Okay, so structure of heart. Okay. This is bicuspid valve. This is left atria, left A, left atria. Okay, right. This is aorta. These are popular images. These are right, atrium. So this is right ventricle, right ventricle. So this is the left ventricle. So this one is left ventricle. Okay. This is the tricuspid one. Okay. So this is the tricuspid. One, two, three. Three walls are present. One. This is one. This is two. This is three. Okay. So this is one. This is two. Bicuspid one. Okay. So this is okay. So bicuspid one. Okay. Bicuspid valve and bicuspid valve. Okay. So, bicuspid valve. This one tricuspid valve. This one tricuspid. Okay. So, right. Next one. This is the right ventricle. This is the left ventricle. Okay. So this is the left ventricle. This part is okay. So left ventricle. This is the left ventricle. Left ventricle. Okay. Right. Superior vena. This one superior vena. superior vena cava. Next, pulmonary artery. This one pulmonary artery. Okay. Next, right pulmonary veins. These two are right pulmonary vein. Right pulmonary. Right pulmonary. These two are right pulmonary vein. Right pulmonary veins. Okay. Right. Next one. This is tricuspid wall. This is tricuspid wall. Okay. Right. So difference, a small difference. One is bicuspid wall. One, two wall. This is okay. One, two, three. One, two, three. Okay. So bicuspid wall. This is bicuspid wall. Okay. Right. Next, this is aorta. This is aorta. Next, artery to left atrium. Okay. So artery to left atrium. Artery to left atrium. Okay. Next, arteries to head. Arteries to head. So this one. Arteries. Arteries to head. Arteries to head. Okay. Right. Next one. These are semilunar wall in the pulmonary artery. Semilunar wall. Semilunar walls in pulmonary artery. Semilunar walls in pulmonary artery. Okay. Semilunar walls in pulmonary artery. Okay. Right. So this is over the parts. Next one, left pulmonary veins. So these two are left pulmonary vein. Okay. These two are right pulmonary veins. Right pulmonary veins. Okay. Right. This is the structure of heart diagram. Okay. Right. This is structure of diagram. Heart diagram. Okay. Come to the heart diagram. But in your 10th class biology syllabus, okay. So light matter, very low level of matter is present. Okay. So about the structure of heart. About the structure of heart in your biology, 10th class biology syllabus, okay. Not given depth information about the structure of heart. About the structure of heart, not given depth information. Okay. So I will give depth information. Okay. About the structure of heart. Okay. So heart. This is heart. Heart is mesodermal organ. Heart is mesodermal organ. That's one. Around the heart, double layered pericardium is present. So this one around the heart, double layered pericardium is present. Okay. So this one is double layered pericardium. This one double layered. Outer layer is called okay. Outer layer is called fibrous pericardium. Inner layer is called serous pericardium. Okay. So inner layer is called serous pericardium. Right. Next, between two pericardium layers, okay, a cavity is present that is called pericardial cavity. So this is called pericardial cavity. This is called pericardial cavity. Okay, between two layers, pericardial cavity is present. This pericardial cavity is filled with pericardial fluid. Pericardial cavity is filled with pericardial fluid. This one is pericardial fluid. What is the main function of pericardial fluid? Pericardial fluid acts as a shock absorber and allows the free movement of heart. Nothing but systole, diastole. Systole, diastole. Okay, that is the main function of pericardial fluid present within the pericardial cavity. Present within the pericardial cavity. Okay, so this is the right. Next one, externally, so two atria. So this one is right atrium, left atrium. So right ventricle and this is left ventricle. Left ventricle. So four chamber heart is present. Upper two chambers are called atria. Lower two chambers are called ventricles. Okay. So ventricle. Okay. Next, externally, both atria and ventricles are separated by coronary sulcus. Okay. So coronary sulcus. ఇది మనకు కనిపించదు ఇట్లా ఉంటది. ఓకే, సో ఎలా ఉంటుంది అంటే చూపిస్తాను ఇక్కడ. ఓకే, సో coronary sulcus. So this one is coronary sulcus. This one is coronary. This is right atria. This is right ventricle. This is left atria. This is left ventricle. Externally, both atria and ventricles are separated by okay. So coronary sulcus. This is most important bit. Coronary sulcus. Coronary sulcus. Coronary sulcus. Okay. So right. This is over the external structure of heart. Next, come to the internal structure of heart. Internal structure of heart. Okay. So right. What is the location of heart? The space between two lungs is called mediastinum. In the mediastinum, heart is arranged. In last class over. Okay. The space between two lungs is called mediastinum. In the mediastinum, heart is arranged. In the mediastinum, heart is arranged. Okay. Right. Next one, internal structure of heart. What is the location of heart in the chest region? Okay, slightly left side. Okay, so between two lungs, the space between two lungs is called mediastinum, and slightly left side. Okay, that is the location of heart. That is the location of heart. Okay, so next one, internal structure of heart. Okay, first one atria. The first one atria. Second one ventricles. Third one nodular tissue. Next to aortic arch. Aortic arch. Okay. So these parts are present in the internal structure of heart. Okay. Atria, ventricles, nodular tissue, and aortic arch. First one come to the atria. So internal structure of heart. Okay. Upper two chambers are called atria. Okay. Upper two chambers are called atria. Okay. Both atria are interseparated by interatricular septum. Okay, so both atria interseparated by so this is right atrium, this is left atrium. Both right and left atria interseparated by interseparated by inter interatricular septum. Inter so this is interatricular septum. Okay, so interatricular septum. Okay, so both the atria are interseparated by a septum. This is called interatricular septum. Interatricular septum. Okay, so right. Next one, during fetal stage. During fetal stage, అంటే తల్లి గర్భములో ఉన్నప్పుడు during fetal stage, on the interatricular septum, one type of pore is present. On the interatricular septum, one type of pore is present. That is called foramen vowel. This is most important bit. Foramen vowel. So this is called foramen. Foramen vowel. Okay. So during fetal stage, on the interatricular septum, one type of pore is present. Pore means hole. Okay. One type of pore is present. This pore is called foramen vowel. Foramen vowel. Okay. After childbirth, పిల్లవాడు పుట్టినాక వెన్ లంగ్స్ బికమ్స్ ఫంక్షనల్, నథింగ్ బట్ ఎప్పుడైతే వానిలో రెస్పిరేషన్ స్టార్ట్ అవుతుందో, ఎప్పుడైతే వానిలో రెస్పిరేషన్ స్టార్ట్ అవుతుందో, దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ వెన్ లంగ్స్ బికమ్స్ ఫంక్షనల్ ఆఫ్టర్ చైల్డ్ బర్త్. వెన్ లంగ్స్ బికమ్స్ ఫంక్షనల్, nothing but respiration occur first time. Respiration occur first time in baby. This foramen vowel gradually closed and converted into a black patch, that is called vasa vowel. That is called vasa vowel. Okay. It is called vasa vowel. Vowel. Vasa vowel. Okay. Or vasa vowalis ఏదైనా ఒకటి. Okay. So vasa vowalis, right? So this is the next one. Actually, right atrium is larger than left atrium. This is most important bit. Right atrium is larger because larger than left atrium. Left atrium. Right atrium receives deoxygenated blood from different body parts. Okay, so different body parts through two precaval veins, one postcaval vein. Okay, so right atrium receives deoxygenated blood from different body parts through two precaval veins, one postcaval. Okay, so two precaval veins, one postcaval vein. Okay, so this is postcaval vein. So this is precaval. Okay, so precaval vein, two precaval vein. Okay, so and one postcaval vein. So this one is a postcaval. Okay, so okay. So this right atrium receives deoxygenated blood from different body parts through two precaval veins, one postcaval vein. Two precaval veins. Two precaval veins. Precaval veins. One postcaval vein. Two precaval vein. One postcaval. Okay. So, ah, precaval vein is also called superior vena cave. Precaval vein is also called superior vena cave. So this is the superior vena. Okay. So this is the superior vena. So this is the superior vena. Okay. So precaval veins is also called superior vena cave. కాబట్టి ఎన్ని టర్మ్స్ ఉన్నాయో అన్ని టర్మ్స్ నేర్చుకోవాలి. సో బిట్టు కూడా ఏదైనా ఇవ్వచ్చు. ఓకే, రైట్. నెక్స్ట్. Okay. So right atrium receives deoxygenated blood from different body parts through two precaval veins, nothing but superior vena cave and one postcaval vein. So this is postcaval vein. This is postcaval vein. Okay. So this right atrium, this right atrium also receives deoxygenated blood from heart valves. So this is heart valve. So what is heart valve? What is the heart valve? So this is heart valve. So this is heart valve. This is heart valve. Okay. So the wall of heart. The wall of heart. This is heart. The wall of heart. Okay. So this is the heart valve. This is heart valve. This is heart valve. This is heart valve. The wall of heart contains three layers. Okay. Epicardium, myocardium, endocardium. Okay. The wall of heart contains three layers. Three layers. Epicardium. One epicardium. Next, second one myocardium, and the third one endocardium. Third one endocardium. Come on, Dragon. Not given in this 10th class biology syllabus. The wall of heart contains three layers. Outer layer is called epicardium. Middle layer is called myocardium. Inner layer is called endocardium. Okay. So endocardium. This is most important. So right atrium also receives deoxygenated blood from heart walls. Nothing but epicardium, myocardium, and endocardium layer. Okay. So endocardium layer through coronary sinus. Through coronary sinus. Okay. Right atrium receives deoxygenated blood from heart walls. Nothing but epicardium, myocardium, and endocardium. Okay. Through coronary sinus. Coronary sinus. Okay. So coronary sinus. One type of blood. Okay. Right atrium receives deoxygenated blood from heart walls, nothing but epicardium, myocardium, endocardium. Okay, through coronary sinus. This coronary sinus is opens into right atrium. Opens into right atrium. Okay. This coronary sinus is opens into right atrium. Okay. ఎట్లా ఓపెన్ అవుతుందో చూస్తాం. Okay. So this one. It is right atrium. Right atrium. Coronary sinus is opens into right. So this one is coronary sinus. Okay. Whose opening is recorded by valve of Thebes. This one coronary sinus is opens into right atrium. Whose opening is recorded by valve of Thebes. Okay, so this one valve of Thebes. Okay, so or Thebesius valve. ఏదైనా ఒకటే valve of Thebes or Thebesius Thebesius valve. Okay, Thebesius valve. Okay, so coronary sinus is opens into right atrium. Okay, whose opening is regarded by Thebesius valve. Right, this is good. Okay, next one, post caval. This is post caval. ముందు చెప్పాను కదా, right atrium receives deoxygenated blood from different body parts through two pre-caval veins, one post-caval vein. Okay, so one post-caval. Post-caval vein also opens into right atrium. Post-caval vein also opens into right atrium. Who's regarded by, okay, eustachian valve. Okay, so this is post-caval. This is okay, post-caval vein opens into right atrium. Who's regarded by, so who's regarded by valve of eustachian or eustachian valve, anyone, eustachian valve. Okay, eustachian. This is eustachian valve. Okay, so post cable vein ఇక్కడ ఇట్లా వస్తుంది, ఇంకా కొంచెం ఇట్లా పైకి వస్తుంది. ఇది సో మీ బుక్ లో క్లారిటీకి ఇవ్వలేదు. ఓకే, సో కొంచెం పైన వస్తుంది. This is post cable vein. Post cable vein is also open into right atrium. Okay, so who's regarded by, who's regarded by eustachian valve. Okay, so eustachian. Okay, బాగా అబ్జర్వ్ చేయండి ఇక్కడ. కరోనరీ సైనస్ రైట్ ఏట్రియం లోకి ఓపెన్ అయ్యే చోట టెబీసియస్ వాల్వ్ ఉంటుంది. పోస్ట్ కేబుల్ వీను రైట్ ఏట్రియం లోకి ఓపెన్ అయ్యే చోట యూస్టేషన్ ట్యూబ్ ఉంది, యూస్టేషన్ వాల్వ్. మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ బిట్ అన్న. ఓకే, మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ బిట్. ఓకే, సో దిస్ ఈజ్ యూస్టేషన్ వాల్వ్ అండ్ టెబీసియస్ వాల్వ్. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ వన్. దిస్ ఈజ్ ఓవర్ ద, కొంచెం ఉంది ఏ చేయాలో. During adult stage, eustachian valve become rudimentary and degenerates. This is most important. Okay, so become rudimentary and degenerates during adult stage. Okay, so which valve? Eustachian valve. Okay, eustachian valve, right? This is a valve. Next, between internally both atria and ventricle. Internally both atria and ventricle. So this is two atria. It is the right atria, left atria, right ventricle, left ventricle. Internally, both atria and ventricles interseparated by both atria and ventricles interseparated by, okay, interatrioventricular septum. So this is interatrioventricular. Okay, interatrioventricular septum. Ventricular septum. Okay, so this is most important. Internally, both the atria and ventricles are separated by interatrioventricular septum. Interatrioventricular septum. Okay, right. On the interatrioventricular septum, on the interatrioventricular septum, on the interatrioventricular septum, right atrioventricular aperture, left atrioventricular aperture. Okay. So, on the interatrioventricular septum, right atrioventricular aperture, right atrioventricular aperture. Okay. So, right atrioventricular aperture. This one is left atrioventricular aperture. Left atrioventricular aperture. Left atrioventricular aperture is present. Okay. In the right atrioventricular aperture, in the right atrioventricular aperture, tricuspid wall is present. This is tricuspid. Okay. This is tricuspid wall. This is tricuspid wall. Okay. This is tricuspid wall. Okay. So, in the right atrioventricular aperture, this one is right atrioventricular aperture. This one is right atrioventricular aperture. Inside the right atrioventricular aperture, 1, 2, 3. Tricuspid wall is present. Tricuspid wall is present. Okay, right. Next one, inside the left atrioventricular aperture. This one is left atrioventricular aperture. Inside the left atrioventricular aperture, so this one is left atrioventricular aperture. Okay. Inside the left atrioventricular aperture, 1, 2, bicuspid wall is present. Okay. Two walls is present. That is called bicuspid wall. That is called bicuspid wall. Okay. So, bicuspid wall. Okay. Now, come to this one. In the right atrioventricular aperture, bicuspid wall is present. In the left atrioventricular aperture, bicuspid wall is present. Bicuspid wall is also called mitral valve. This is most important bit. Okay. So, in the right atrioventricular aperture, tricuspid valve. In the left atrioventricular aperture, bicuspid valve. Bicuspid valve is also called mitral valve. Okay, so mitral valve. These tricuspid and bicuspid valves are made up of dense irregular connective tissue. This is most important bit. Dense irregular connective tissue. So these heart valves, heart valves, heart valves, valve, heart valve. Nothing but tricuspid valve and bicuspid valve. Bicuspid valve. Okay. So these heart valves, nothing but a tricuspid valve and a bicuspid valve is made up of dense irregular connective tissue. Dense irregular connective tissue. Okay. So this is over the atria. Next to come to the ventricle. ventricle. Okay. So, ventricles. Lower two chambers are called ventricles. Lower two chambers are called ventricles. Okay. Left ventricle is larger than right ventricle. Left ventricle is larger. This one is left ventricle. Left ventricle. Left ventricle is larger than right ventricle. Okay. Internally, both ventricles are separated by interventricular septum. So this one is interventricular septum. This one is interventricular septum. Okay. So internally, both ventricles are separated by interventricular septum. Interventricular septum. Okay. So right. Next one. From the lower surface of each ventricle. Okay. So some of the muscular ridges are formed. Okay. So these are called columnae corneae. So this is called columnae. Okay. This is columnae. So these are called columnae. Okay. From lower surface of each ventricle, some of the muscular ridges. So these are muscular ridges are formed. These are called columnae corneae. Some of the muscular ridges are large and conical shape. Large, large, large and conical shape. These are called papillary muscles. These are called. So this is the papillary. So this is papillary. Okay. So this is papillary. Okay. Some of the muscular ridges, large and conical shape. Large and conical shape. These are called papillary muscles. These are called papillary muscles. Okay. So, okay. So this is the ventricle. This is the ventricle. Upper two chambers are called atria. Lower two chambers are called ventricles. Okay. So left ventricle is larger than right ventricle. Right ventricle. Okay. So, but right atrium is larger than left atrium. Left atrium. Okay. So this point, lot remember. Don't forget, my dear students. Okay. Right. So this is over the ventricle. Next, nodular tissue. Next one, nodular tissue. Nodular tissue. SCA node and AV node. SCA node and AV. What is meant by SA? Sino-auricular node. Atrioventricular node. So SA means sino-auricular. Sino, sino-auricular. Okay. SA means sino-auricular. AU. Sino-auricular. AV means atrioventricular node. Okay. So, atrio, atrioventricular. Ventricular. Ventricular node. Okay. So, sino. SA means sino-auricular node. AV means atrioventricular node. Okay. Atrioventricular. SCA node is acts as a first pacemaker. Most important bit nana idi. SCA node, nothing but sino-auricular node is act as a first pacemaker. So because it is produces action potential. Okay, action potential or contractile wave. Contractile wave. So this contractile wave produces, this contractile wave spread to the both atria, and then both atria undergoes contraction. Okay. So so sino-auricular node, nothing but SCA node is acts as a first pacemaker. Okay. So, so this is nodular tissue. Next, AV node or atrioventricular node. Atrioventricular. Okay. So it is acts as a second phase. It acts as a first pacemaker. First pacemaker. It acts as a second pacemaker. Second pacemaker. Okay. So, both are present in the right atrium. మరి ఎక్కడ ఉంటాయి ఇవి? Both are present in the right atrium. So, right atrium లో ఉంటుంది. SA node and AV node both are present in right atrium. Both are present in right atrium. Okay. So this is nodular tissue. Nodular tissue is a specialized autorhythmatic tissue. Specialized autorhythmatic tissue. Specialized autorhythmatic tissue. Okay. So this nodular tissue is nothing but SA node and AV node both are present in right atrium. Both are present in right atrium. This is over the nodular tissue. Okay. Next last aortic artery. Next last aortic artery. Aortic aortic system. Come to aortic arches. Systemic arch and pulmonary arch. Okay. Systemic arch. This one is systemic arch. This one is systemic arch. Okay. Next pulmonary arch. Pulmonary arch. So this one is pulmonary arch. This one is pulmonary. Pulmonary arch. Aortic arch is two types. First one, systemic arch. Okay. So systemic arch. Second one, pulmonary arch. Pulmonary arch. Systemic arch, pulmonary arch. Okay. So this one is systemic arch. This one is pulmonary arch. Okay. What is this? The opening of systemic arch was regarded by three semilunar walls. Three ఉంటాయి. One, two. The opening of systemic arch was regarded by 1, 2, 3. So three semilunar walls are present. Three semilunar walls are present. Okay. So these are called systemic walls. So these are called systemic walls or aortic walls. Anyone? Systemic wall or aortic wall. Okay. Systemic wall or aortic wall. Okay. So aortic wall. Systemic wall or aortic wall. So, ఇలా ఉంటాయి. Systemic wall or aortic wall. Okay. Right. Next, from right ventricle. So this is right ventricle. It is left ventricle. So this is the right ventricle. So right ventricle from the lower border of right ventricle. From the lower border of right ventricle. Okay. Pulmonary arch is arises. So this one is pulmonary arch. The opening of pulmonary arch is regarded by 1, 2, 3. Okay. So three semilunar walls. Three semilunar walls. These are called pulmonary wall. Pulmonary arch kada? Pulmonary wall. Pulmonary wall. Okay. Pulmonary wall. Okay. This one pulmonary wall. This one systemic wall. Okay. Systemic wall. Right. This is over the aortic arches. Okay. Left systemic arch is arises from lower border of left ventricle. The opening of systemic arch is regarded by three semilunar walls. Semilunar means Ardha Chandrakaram. Ardha Chandrakaram. Three semilunar walls. Okay. These are called systemic. Next, from the lower border of right ventricle is the right ventricle. Opening of pulmonary arch, who's regarded by three semilunar valves. These are called pulmonary valves. Pulmonary valves. Okay. So this is కొంచెం ఉంది. ఒక 4 పాయింట్స్ ఉంటది. ఐ విల్ సీ నెక్స్ట్ టైం అయింది కాబట్టి ఐ విల్ సీ నెక్స్ట్. ఐ యామ్ లీవింగ్.